I've talked in the whole aftermath of the American election about the fact that there needs to be repercussions for the lies. I've talked endlessly about people like Sidney Powell and Linwood and Rudolph Giuliani and all the rest of them making obviously false accusations against real people and real companies. It amounts to nothing more than, sedition to an extent, but also in terms of the financial side of things, it's corporate sabotage. They're trying to fuck over innocent companies who've done nothing to try and steal an election. In fact, actually, their technology has aided in the safe undertaking of the American election. And it seems that some of the chickens are coming home to roost. We did cover the fact that Christopher Krebs, the former election safety official that Trump sacked when that said official, Krebs, came out and signalled that this was the safest election in American history. There was no nonsense involved here. And Trump sacked him. And because of all of that schmozzle, the usual crowd of dipshits in the media went after Krebs and said that he was part of the deep state and he was in on it and he'd taken money from China and all that sort of stuff. He is now suing those people. And the march of time allows for other such instances. This occasion, NewsMax, which was one of the darlings of the far right. It was a sort of even worse version of Fox News, right? It was Fox News's crack addict sister, let's say that. But even they are not immune to reality, it seems, especially financial reality. NewsMax moves to distance itself from Trump's baseless claims of US fraud. Now, I'll play you the video in just a second, but I want to get down to this, right? So the network made a statement, which we'll be watching shortly. The network statement follows legal notices from Smartmatic demanding that NewsMax, One American News Network, and Fox News retract their coverage after Giuliani, Powell and right-wing allies falsely connected Smartmatic to states where Donald Trump's legal team has contested election results. So they've sent out legal notices saying you have to retract this story, otherwise we're going to sue you. And they know they've got nothing. Fox News, Newsmax, One American News, they all know there's no evidence to this. They know they've been lying. And they reveal that in the same way that Alex Jones has when he's been threatened with lawsuits and had to apologise and say, oh no, I made that shit up. Which he's done many times, by the way. They reveal themselves when they have to come out and give obviously contradictory statements to things they've said in the past.
Election day, various guests.
Let me pause. There we go. This is a segment from Fox News, right? From Newsmax. There's a Fox News one upcoming. Let me just give a second. So there's been legal threats from Smartmatic, and I presume Dominion are probably going to follow suit as well, because of all the lies and the hatred and all the rest of it. And Newsmax came out with this delicious piece of audio-visual beauty.
Since Election Day, various guests, attorneys, and elected officials have appeared on Newsmax and offered opinions and claims about Smartmatic and Dominion Systems, both companies that offer voting software in the U.S., and Newsmax would like to clarify its news coverage.
We'd like to clarify. We'd like to reiterate in a completely different way. We'd like to say we were full of shit, but do so in a way that hopefully doesn't get us cancelled too hard. More on that in a second.
Note that it has not reported as true certain claims made about these companies.
Yes, you have. You absolutely have, you lying bastards. I hope they take you for every penny you've got.
There are several facts our viewers and readers should be aware of. Newsmax has found no evidence that either Dominion or Smartmatic owns the other,
which is something that many of your guests and hosts have claimed,
or has any business association with each other,
which again many of your hosts and guests have claimed.
We have no evidence that Dominion uses Smartmatic software or vice versa,
which again you have claimed many times.
No evidence has been offered that Dominion or Smartmatic use software or reprogram software that manipulated votes in the 2020 election.
Really, Newsmax? That is surprising to me, because I'm sure I've seen many clips of people, not just guests, making strange statements, but hosts, main fucking hosts on your network, saying the precise opposite of the thing you just said. That doesn't seem so much of a clarification as you backpedaling harder than if you watch the fucking Tour de France on rewind, you dopey bastard. Fucking hell. They've got nothing. They've seen no evidence of election tampering whatsoever. You fucking shitheels. You absolute dirtboxes. Fuck's sake.
Smartmatic has stated that its software was only used in the 2020 election in Los Angeles, was not used in any battleground state contested by the Trump campaign. Newsmax has no...
Again, you've claimed the exact opposite. You said Smartmatic, through the ghost of Hugo Chavez, was fucking the US elections. You fucking dipshits.
Evidence to the contrary. Dominion has stated the company has no ownership relationship with the Pelosi family, the Feinstein family, the Clinton family, Hugo Chavez, or the government of Venezuela.
They're still talking about Chavez in the present tense. Fuck me. That's amazing. Oh, I love it. Fucking love it.
Well, neither Dominion nor Smartmatic has any relationship with George Soros.
Soros be praised. The eye of Soros sees all.
Smartmatic is a U.S. company and not owned by the Venezuelan government.
Are you sure? Because I'm sure I've seen people on your fucking network claim the opposite.
Hugo Chavez or any foreign official or
They're
entity.
still talking about him like he's
Smartmatic
alive.
states that it has no operations in Venezuela. While the company did election projects in Venezuela from 2004 to 2017, it was never founded by Hugo Chavez, nor did it have a corrupt relationship with him or the Venezuelan government. For more on this, please go to our website at newsmax.com. Read facts about Dominion Smartmatic that you should know.
Shall we have a look, shall we? Oh, Newsmax. Dominion. Facts. That's a silly rhyme, isn't it? Newsmax airs clarification. Oh God. Was it newsmax.com? Let's see if they advertise it prominently anywhere on their website. Here we go. Is that centered? It is not. There we go. Right. Newsmax. Biden says hack of US security. Trump failed. Interesting. Oh, they've got Conrad Black, convicted fraudster, on as one of their insiders. Good stuff. Pat Buchanan, garbage bag. Who else have they got? I don't know the rest of those fucking people. Anyway. Smartmatic. I don't see Smartmatic anywhere here. Have I missed it? Okay, keep scrolling, I suppose. No, you definitely cannot show me notifications at all, Newsmax. You can suck a dick. Smartmatic. Facts about Dominion and Smartmatic you should know. Oh, this is beautiful. Since election day, various guest attorneys software. We have no evidence that they use software or vice versa. So is this literally just word for word what he said? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Neither Dominion nor Smartmatic has any relationship with George Soros. George, we got away with it, mate. Yeah. ASMR. Anyway, yeah. That's literally it's just the statement. They're doing the bare minimum to try not to get sued. Very funny. I hope it doesn't work though. I hope they get taken to the cleaners. Anyway, doesn't stop there though, because you may have seen this cheeky chappy popping up on various of these right-wing fucking things. He's the owner of, what's his name? His name is Mike Lindell. He owns the My Pillow company, which I'm not particularly aware of. I don't know if My Pillow is here in Britain. Yeah. Oh no, I've got the salon thing. Yeah, Fox News. Don't worry. I'm going to run the Fox News clip in just a second. So Mike Lindell, owner of the My Pillow company, has put on several of these Stop the Steal marches and has spoken at them. He was the one, you may remember, cropped up in a show I did with Christy when he said that we live in the end times and that that's a good thing. Yeah, literally wishing the destruction of all mankind. Conservatism is a death cult. It's very much a death cult, everyone. Anyway, he doesn't own My Pillow, or does he not? Okay, well, he's the My Pillow guy. I don't know, he's got money from My Pillow in some respect. Did he used to? Did he found it or something? I don't know. Anyway, he's a lunatic and all the rest of it. And he was on with Seb Gorka. You remember he was a friend of Donald Trump and all the rest of it? And he's also corrupt as shit. Both of them are. And, yeah, under legal duress, NewsMax is now censoring its guests who try and say the thing that they used to say that now they know legally they're going to get fucked for. It's very good.
I believe in this president, and I'll tell you what, nobody realizes, I mean, what a miracle we had on election night at 11:15. You know, you talked about all this fraud, Doctor. The biggest fraud is the Dominion machines. And at 11:15 on election night, our great president, because of everything
Mike, I don't want to discuss, Mike, we're not going to get into the minutiae of the details.
No, we don't want to get into the minutiae of the details. Seb Gorka had someone in his ear there going, shut this fucker up. Shut him up now.
Ask you, because this show is about courage. It's
Right.
hosted by a guy who's a former Marine. I want to know why you, Mike Lindell, are supporting the president in these legal cases.
Well, because everything's on the line here. I believe in this president.
So he was going to go on to the fraud stuff, and Seb Gorka went, no, I don't want the detail. Let's just talk about the president and how much we want to suck his dick. Yay! Yes. Go to Parler Takes. See what's been going on Parler, shall we, about NewsMax. There was some stuff here earlier, wasn't there? Where is it? I could have had this bit lined up, couldn't I? Never mind. Where's NewsMax? Come on. Kamala scares the shit out of you white guys, lol. It's very true. Come on. Where was it? Replace the FBI with 4chan. Hilarious. Oh my god, Joe Bolsonaro's on Parler. Oh, what a piece of shit. Good god. Wait. I'm sure I saw some earlier. How long ago was it? I don't know. Oh, this was funny. It's Milo Yiannopoulos says it's time to be honest. Trump was a failure. Fun as fuck, but a failure. Lol. Parler, because we can't spell parlour. That's good. Oh, I can't say. They were cancelling fucking Newsmax anyway for this. And they were certainly cancelling Bill Barr for saying, nah, we don't need a fucking... We don't need shit. Mitt Romney with one T is a disgrace. Okay. Oh, I can't find the fucking... Anyway, they were cancelling them. God grant us a world without Trump. That's the thing. Parler is a mixture of people who love Trump and people who want to take the piss out of people who love Trump. Which is why I'm on there. Actually, should we take a look? See if anyone responded to me from the other day. Let's have a look. Probably not, I imagine. PragerU, capitalism or socialism, which one is more democratic? Lol. Fucking lol. That's me, by the way. If you're on Parler, go and follow me. I am at Ghost of Chavez. With and that's my look at his cheeky little grin. Absolutely lovely. Anyway, but yeah, they were cancelling NewsMax is the basic point. So, My Pillow have a factory in Coventry. Do they? My Pillow have a for fuck's sake. My Pillow, Coventry. It's just down the road from Birmingham, which is where I live. My Pillow. Yeah, shit. Yeah, they have a place in Coventry. I didn't know that. Well, there you go. Shiver my timbers. Anyway, talking of Coventry, no, this has got nothing to do with Coventry. Who cares? Talking of fascists, they bombed Coventry really badly back in the war. Yes, Fox News. They're also, as we saw earlier, being taken to task by Smartmatic for the lies that their people, not just their guests, again, their hosts, have been trying to get away with for the last few weeks. Fox News hosts caught in a web of lies. Maria Bartiromo, Janine Pirro, Lou Dobbs, all forced by the network to air exact same video of an expert debunking all the conspiracy theories they've been peddling. Expect it to run on Hannity, Tucker and Laura too. Oh, beautiful. So yeah, they're all trying to cover their arse legally. Lol.
Where for elections, we asked him what he knew about Smartmatic and the claims some have made about that company.
Have you seen any evidence that Smartmatic software was used to flip votes anywhere in the U.S. in this election?
I have not seen any evidence that Smartmatic software was used to delete, change, alter anything related to vote tabulation.
Smartmatic says its software was never used outside of L.A. County in 2020. Do you know whether or not that's true?
That is my understanding. I am not aware of them having any other direct customers, relationships with election officials in the United States.
Oh, this is going to hurt the right-wingers. You've got so little that you can't even defend yourself against a lawsuit. Fucking hell. Elon Musk got away with calling the dude a paedophile, and he didn't have any evidence. So you've got even less than that.
What about Smartmatic and Dominion? Do you know if they're related, whether one owns the other, whether Dominion uses Smartmatic software?
Both Dominion and Smartmatic have individually and respectively put out very clear statements from their corporate headquarters, each of them indicating they are independent companies, they are not related to each other.
Have you seen any evidence of a connection between George Soros and Smartmatic?
I'm not aware of any direct connection between George Soros and Smartmatic. It is my understanding that an executive at Smartmatic has some sort of relationship with one of Soros's foundations. That's the extent of my knowledge.
Have you seen any evidence of Smartmatic sending U.S. votes to be tabulated in foreign countries?
No, I'm not aware of any evidence that Smartmatic is sending U.S. votes to be tabulated in foreign countries, as others have pointed out, irrespective of which voting technology vendor we're talking about. In the United States, the ballots that are cast in the United States are tabulated in the United States.
Are you aware of any instances in which Smartmatic's technology was banned in the U.S. in 2020 due to security weaknesses or wrongdoing?
I am not. I'm not aware of any instances where Smartmatic's technology was banned in the U.S. Again, it is my understanding that outside of one customer in Los Angeles County.
Oh, beautiful. The Kraken getting absolutely gangbanged. Oh, beautiful. One cock for every tentacle. Anyway, so yeah, actions have consequences. Fuck around and find out, people. Yeah? You play with fire, you get your fingers burned. You play with feathers, you get your butthole tickled. It happens.